or codependency? Is what you're struggling with or what I'm struggling with food, television, social media, alcohol, pot, etc., is it an addiction, a full-blown addiction, or is it just a dependency on a substance or a behavior? David Essel here. For the past 43 years as a #1 best-selling author, counselor, master executive coach, and more. This has been a huge topic, and it's a very important one because so many times people get confused and they don't want to say they have an addiction when they have one. They may not even want to talk about having a dependency on something. So let's look at this. An addiction is something that you have to have, and you basically walk through walls in order to get it, to make it happen. A dependency is something that you really enjoy, that you want, but if you miss a day or two of it, or a week, or whatever it might be, it will not cause withdrawal. With an addiction, it doesn't matter if it's a substance, a thought, a behavioral addiction. When you're without it, you're automatically starting to get the Joneses, right? You're jonesing. You're starting to think, God, it'd be really great to have some sugar right now. It'd be really great just to have one drink. It'd be great to have a cigarette. It'd be great to have a couple hits off a joint. It'd be good, right? Okay, now, when we have that kind of feeling and we need it, that's the addiction. The dependency, we want it, we might really enjoy it, we might have it on a daily basis, but if we don't have it someday, it's not the end of the world. It's kind of like, hey, this is what I enjoy, this is who I am, but I'll be able to miss that X today, and I'll just have it tomorrow and not really worry about it. I just got out of a session with someone who's addicted to exercise, and it was such an interesting conversation because she had said at first, no, I'm just dependent on the gym. I need to go, makes me feel better, but then as we started talking, when she started talking about, she didn't even know this was withdrawal from the gym. But she said, when I don't get to the gym, it really frustrates me. And so I'll try to go sometimes at 11 at night. Sometimes I'll go at midnight. This is called an addiction. She has a family. She has a work. She's a full-time job, right? And so here she is at 11 or midnight. Normally she goes at 4 or 5 or 6 at night. Some nights she can't, and she starts jonesing. She needs that. See, that's the addiction, right? The person who's dependent upon the gym would go, oh, gosh darn it, I got to miss today. That's okay, I'll just go tomorrow. I'm doing great. I go 4 to 5 times a week. It's plenty, right? And if they miss 2 days in a row, they go, oh my gosh. Now, I can tell you, I used to be in part A of the whole gym scene. I was addicted, there was no doubt. I'd go in for an hour and a half, 2 hours every day, and I'd go crazy if I didn't get a chance to do that. Now, maybe it's age, maybe it's wisdom, maybe it's some other type of a thing that I could give credit for, but the reality is that like last week, I missed 3 days in a row. And every day I just said, I'll do my best to get in tomorrow. And the next day it didn't work. And the next day I said, I'll do my best. But I'm not going in at midnight. I'm not going in at 10 at night. I'm not even going to go in at 8 at night. So what used to be an addiction for me in the gym is now simply a dependency. It's something that's great for me. It's something that helps me mentally, physically, socially. It helps me in every area of life. But I'm not addicted anymore. How about you? Comment below. Do you have something that you're dependent upon? I know you're going to be vulnerable if you put this in public. Do you have something that you've created a dependency on and you enjoy it, but it's not an addiction? Have you created something that you were dependent upon and you enjoyed it and it became an addiction? Because that can happen as well, right? Most important thing, we're talking about kind of work-life balance here, right? All addictions take us out of any sort or semblance of balance possible. Write that down. Every addiction in the world, there are addictions like exercise that can be extremely unhealthy. There's addictions like religion that can be extremely unhealthy. Are you addicted to your religion, to your minister, to your pastor, to the words? Or are you dependent upon them for guidance, but you're an independent thinker and you can figure out a lot of life on your own? So that's a big difference. You want to be able to trust yourself. I'm not saying don't read the Bible, don't listen to your pastor, minister, etc. I'm just saying be independent. Don't become addicted. The addicted person in religion says this is the only way to God, and they will argue and they will fight and they will bring up quotes out of the Bible and verses out of the Quran and everything else in order to prove that you're wrong and they're right. That's called an addiction. Listen, if I can help you, we have shattered thousands of addictions with thousands of people over the past 43 years, and I'd love to work with you. If it's an addiction to video games, addiction to social media, gosh, I've got a guy in London that I'm working with right now. We've got him down from like 12 hours a day on social media to 3. He feels amazing. It was an addiction. We're going to turn it into a dependency. And then we're going to turn it into nothingness. So it doesn't matter what you're struggling with. Join me. TalkDavid.com is the website, TalkDavid.com. I'll put that below. Comment below too. Do you understand what we're talking about? Do you get it? Do you disagree? Fine. Give me your opinion. Do you agree? Fine. Give me your opinion. So anyway, and I'll also put a text number down. If you're ready to go, we can get you going. It's a holistic addiction recovery program. It'll kick butt. No matter what addiction you're struggling with, we can nail it. I'm David Essel. The website is TalkDavid.com. I have gone through so many addictions: alcohol, cocaine, addiction to being right, workaholism addiction, right? I've gone through them all. So I'm here to help you. Let's rock.